guys, got some deadlift training for tonight. Really pumped. I'm feeling good with how the training's going overall. Doing some different stuff here leading up to the Arnold. Working on some specific heights in the deadlift to kind of address some weaker points that I have. So I'm gonna have to work a little bit harder, but you know, the end result is what we're going for. So I'm gonna stick with the training plan, hit the weights that I have planned tonight, not trying to do anything crazy. Kind of, as I've said before in these training videos, it's training, you know, it's not competing. So, you know, the end result is to pull a massive weight at the Arnold, and that's what I'm trying to build up to do. So, working off of a new deadlift platform tonight. You guys haven't seen this, and it looks a little weird because the side's missing. And when they sent this to me, the sides were a little bit off, and I couldn't get it put together. So they made some new sides, sending them out. So hopefully it'll be complete, maybe in the next video that we do. But couldn't wait any longer. This is actually the first time I'm pulling off of it. So hopefully everything stays together good enough to get the training done. But gonna get after it, have some fun, and put in some work here. Oh. Feel it out, baby. Oh, here we go. Come on. Good. Let's go. Light, Karen. Light. Find your groove. Easy. Get this. You get it. Good. Come on. Nice. Tight. Come on, Brian. Nice. Whoa. Easy. Get it, Brian. Get better, Brian. Let's go, Pete. Every rep counts, Brian. Time to get it. Find your rhythm. Here we go. Let's go, Pete. Get it, baby. Get it. Yep. Let's go. Take it easy. Yes. Get there. Let's go. Yes. Come on, Brian. Up. Yes. Easy. Come on, Brian. Easy. Up. Let's go. Yep. Moving, babe. Going up easy. Time to work. Come on, Brian. Easy. Yep. All day. All day. Attack it. Here we go. Set and pull. Come on. Step up, Brian. Let's go. Easy. Get there. Come on. Time to work. Easy weight, big. Up. Yes. Get better, big. Here we go. Come on. Gotta explode with this! So just finished up here with my main part of the deadlift session. So it's heavier work, triples. I did 3 sets of 3, working up in weight there. And again, that was what was planned. Felt good with that. I'm working on a bar height here where it's gonna pay off, but right now it's a little bit frustrating if I'm honest, just because I can't quite generate the same force off the floor. But the work here is gonna pay off, and there's a bigger picture that we're working on here. So anyway, that's just kind of a little look into that. I'm gonna follow this up now with some volume work with a deadlift and going back to a standard height for this. So it'll be timed rest periods here. We'll go with that and hit sets of 3 again. Have some fun with this and put some more work in.
Get better time. Come on, Brian. Yep. Nice. Up. There you go. Come on, babe. There you go. Okay. Good. Nice.
All right, so finished up the deadlift work. Now I'm gonna get into some accessory work. So first movement here will be a barbell bent over row. I do these the way that I wanna do them. There's a lot of names and fancy, whatever. Basically, I try to start with the barbell in the center of my foot. So the weight's a little bit in front of me. And then as I pull, I try to pull it back in to my body. So I feel it there the most. And I think it's the most effective carrying over to deadlift, doing it that way. So that's why I do it that way. I do different variations, sometimes strict, sometimes with a little bit more body English to get a little bit more weight up. But I'll throw different things at my body to get a different response. So I get to play with, I'm kind of excited actually get tonight to play with a new barbell that Rogue sent me. That's got my name on it, and then Rogue, so it's black and chrome. It's pretty cool. So this is actually the first time I get to play with it, which I'm excited about. So always super pumped about new toys in the gym. Always have been, always will be.
All right, let's go, baby. Bang these out. Those are in. Time to work. Let's go. Get it.
Wrapping up the training session here. Overall, I feel pretty good about how tonight went. This is kind of a normal body of work, and I think that a lot of times, when people go to deadlift is a tough training session, and this is a lot of volume, especially. So, there's a lot of pulls that happen, and trying to keep the intensity up, keep the energy up is very tough. So this is just kind of an inside look into trying to build up the deadlift and the work that it actually takes to be a good deadlifter. So I'm happy, like I said, coming into this, you know, I have a set plan, numbers that I'm trying to hit, and goals for myself for each training session. I hit exactly what I wanted to hit tonight, so that's a win, and we're checking that one off, and then we'll move on to next week. So, you know, obviously the accessory work is important, but there's a ton of volume that happens with the deadlifting, and you know, I need to stay focused on that for sure. But the accessories, I felt like were good tonight. You know, really just trying to build that up and get stronger overall. So hopefully you guys enjoyed checking out this kind of look into another deadlift training session. For now, go out and be great, and we will check you guys later.